I went to university. Was fortunate to go there because my mother, one of the politicians she supported, gave her a choice whether to build a house for you or to send you to Hajj as a Muslim. My mother said, no, I want you to help me to help my daughter to finish her education. So that's how I was able to get a scholarship to go to university. I started my career as an insurance executive. Then my mother died. I just came back from the UK. And I discovered I couldn't bury her because I was a woman. I had to look for my father to bring him to the village to make the decision to bury. By that time, I already had my son. I was living with somebody. And I had to get married the day of the funeral so I could give rights to this man who becomes my husband so that he could actually bury my mother. That's what changed my life. Because I said to myself, here is this man who left us years ago, went off to marry somebody else, had a son, but I had to look for him to bring him to the funeral, and then he had to take leadership. So the gender issue, and I just, from that funeral, I went straight to UNDP. I said, I need to know what is this. I was an insurance executive. I've come from the UK. I was earning my own money. I had my own car, but I couldn't because the culture and the tradition in my village did not allow me. That's changed the course of history of my life. I went to activism. I started fighting for women's rights, and it was at the time when we had a military government. And then I realized I can't fight for women's rights in a military government. I had to swap to fight for democratic rights. So I took women into the streets, market women like my mother, and to get the military out of the State House, to take them back to the barracks. Since then, my life changed.